For this video, what I had in mind is I wanted to take my level 10 hunter that is in the Forsaken Isle and see how fast I can level it up within the span of this entire video. I just want to see how much progress I can get within one of my normal recording sessions, which is roughly about 30 minutes long. And of course, if you guys like this sort of thing, I have a lot of things upcoming for Vesteria and Vesteria content. And the fact that you can have literally 25 slots in a Roblox MMORPG is insane. Well, let's go ahead and finally get started. Okay, so this isn't going to be like the traditional leveling up the normal way, because what I actually have is I have the Catgirl armor set. Listen, I know it's Catgirl stuff, okay? I know it's weird. It might be cringe. I don't know. But to me, it is what it is. We have 25% XP with the armor. We have 10% XP with the boots. And we also have a 10% XP mask. What I eventually will do is I will get to level 40 in this Forsaken Isle area of the game. And then I will swap over to the Santa armor set, which is 30% XP for the chest plate. I don't know if it's actually called chest plate. I think it's called armor, right? Yeah, it's just called armor. For the boots, it gives me 12% XP instead. So essentially, I get 7% more XP gain by using the Santa armor set, and then I also just keep my mask. Let's finally begin. First off, I don't want to be in this server. I want a populated server, especially since I'm level 10. Other people have to carry me through like the first 20 levels probably, and then after that, I can actually do things. I can actually hold my own a little bit after that. Now, the first thing I gotta do is beg to be invited to a party. Please invite me, okay? I'm lost, okay? I need to be babysat a little bit, please. Somebody, anybody. Fine, you know what? I'll just start my own party then. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna start inviting people at this point. I don't even know who to invite. I'm just gonna start inviting and hope that things work out the way that I'm expecting them to. The life of a Vesteria player, just trying to get them levels easy, bro. Come on, man. What I used to do in this game, though, is I used to do a bunch of tutorials and guides, and I also had a guild in this game. I will tell you guys now that I'm probably planning on coming back to this game with a guild soon. I will keep you guys updated on that, though. I'm just trying to make sure I get this party at least somewhat populated for the meantime, which it kind of worked there. All right, now because of that, I can actually upgrade some stuff. Let's go ahead and put all my stuff into strength. Let's get this leveled up. There we go. Very nice. Very cool. I leveled up again. All right, let's just do it again. Thank you. My teammates are carrying me. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the best gaming situation here, and that's just to camp in the middle and let my party get me my levels real quick. You don't do anything at the beginning of leveling up here because I'm a level 10 in a level 30 area. There's also like a prestige or rebirth system in this game now. That's what these Roman numerals are on this guy, and I have 4 of them, which means I've rebirthed 3 times, and I'm on my 4th time leveling up. And the max level is level 50, and every one of those times I got to level 50 to do that. I'm not trying to like explode your guys' brains with all the information of this game though, because I really don't want to, especially because I feel like the game might be too hard to understand at that point, because any MMORPG has its own fair share of difficult information to understand, because MMORPGs are just so vast with different items and places and mobs and enemies and things to get and all that. It's crazy. So I'm not going to try to do that to you guys, but essentially you get a cool item once you get to level 50 and rebirth. Why is there only one other person in my party, bro? Come on, man. Don't do this to me, man. You guys need parties, dude? Because like I got a party, man. Please join. I don't want to be lonely in this party. Okay, I got 3 people in my party. That's better than nobody in my party, that's for sure. Now all I have to do is sit here and soak up the XP while doing nothing. This is the most boring part, genuinely, of leveling up, is you just gotta sit here and let your teammates carry you up, because I mean there's not much I can do. I will say though that as much as I love Vesteria definitely has its own fair share of bugs and glitches and all that. It's probably one of the most buggiest or glitchiest games on Roblox that I personally play and actually enjoy playing a lot. And sometimes it kind of ruins the experience, but you know, I gotta see it from like a good point of view here, and I just gotta say it may impact the fun that you have in the game, but it's still an enjoyable game because it doesn't happen as often as you think. But there's just some nuisances and issues in the game, but I know that the developers are trying to work on it a bit more. But then again, I'm not really too sure how the work ethic is going over on the development side of Vesteria, but who knows? I mean, they recently updated the game and we're telling people that they're gonna update it more, so hopefully it's looking good. By the way, if you guys want to get into this game, I recommend looking at the Wikipedia for this game, and don't level up the way that I'm doing for the first time unless you're just trying to power level. Honestly, it's better to experience the game rather than sitting in one island for the entire game, because that's literally what I'm basically going to be doing this entire video. Because the next area that I want to go to, I need to be level 40. And also, that's when I get to use the Santa outfit. But now that I'm level 15, I can equip some other items, which is this tomahawk. And I don't think I can equip a new bow yet. See, this is what it looks like when I try to hit one of these mobs right now. That's the damage I did. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the boat that takes you here from the main game. When I say the main game, I mean be like literally the main area of the map. But this game is huge. Like the areas that you can go in this game, it's massive. There is a boss in this island as well, which is like this totem thing. It will grow up to having 4 totems, and then it will turn into a boss fight, which gives you a ton of XP. Okay, maybe if I just run around them in circles and hit them every once in a while. There we go. It's kind of working. As long as I don't let them hit me, we're good. Oh, this is so bad. I do no damage. Someone help me. You know what? I'm gonna leave my party. I can't even leave my party. My party's glitched. Are you serious? So I ended up server hopping so that way I can either get a better party or my party just won't glitch this time. Let's see. I'm gonna look for a party. Hopefully someone will adopt me into their party, please. Yes. Party invite. Let's go. The thing about leveling up in this game as well is that if you're in a party, you get a lot more XP because you can get XP from your party members doing things like kind of like what I'm doing right now. And because of that, it makes leveling up faster. As for example, whenever someone in my party kills something, there's like these golden XP orbs that fly around. And every time my party members kill one of these guys, it goes straight to me as well. And I get a piece of that XP, which is really nice for leveling up, at least to level like 30 or something, because then I can actually start fighting. Until then, I'm kind of just a sitting duck waiting for solstice, I guess. I don't even know if I used that word correctly. If I wanted to do a little bit more damage, I could probably just start using a bow and arrow. Maybe I should be doing that until I can get some more levels. If you guys are curious what I'm working on though, in terms of future content for Vesteria, I have been working on builds in the background, like builds that will make you really solid for a certain class. I've only really gotten myself around to all the hunter classes at the moment. For those of you guys who don't know anything about Vesteria, there is 9 subclasses in this game. From hunters, mages, and warriors, you can go with things like sorcerers, warlocks, clerics, ranger, assassin, trickster, knights, berserker, and paladin. It took me a little bit to remember all of them off the top of my head, but I actually did it. I'm proud of myself. Ignore how red the screen is. I'm sorry if I blinded you guys with that. That's what happens if you take a lot of damage too fast. But currently I've only done the 3 hunter subclasses, and if you guys would like to see videos on that, let me know in the comment section below, because it was actually a fun time. What I've discovered is that for me to have the most fun with creating YouTube content is that I just gotta record whatever I want, whenever I want, and I've been saying and preaching this entire time. That's what I'm gonna start doing on my YouTube channel, but I keep psyching myself out and questioning my decision and all that. But ultimately, you know, I discovered that like those of you guys who like me for me and my personality, you guys will stick around. So I'm not even worried because I'm here to have a good time and a fun time, and hopefully with me doing that, you guys get some awesome entertaining content as well. I leveled up twice without putting any points into anything. What am I doing, dude? I'm literally throwing. If you guys really like this Vesteria content, I will consider making a beginner's guide to Vesteria as well, because I probably can make a decent one. I'm not gonna lie. Although it would probably take me a little bit because I would have to figure out what I would recommend to do for beginner players, because what I'm doing right now, this is not what a beginner should be doing. I mean, it would work. Like if you wanted to power level to max level, yeah, you definitely could do it this way. I need to get to level 28 before I get my next set of gear, and then that's when I actually start doing the damage. I know that I said level 30, but level 28 is where it's at. Like that's when I can actually start putting up a fight. Also, another tip real quick for beginners: get to level 10, then you can join a faction, and then you get to level 30, then you can get your subclass, and then you can level up to level 50, and then you can just choose your own path from there. I definitely highly recommend having a level 50 character though at all times, so that way it can go and farm things like world boss events and stuff. There's a lot to Vesteria, so I'm not going to describe it all in one sitting and in one video, but maybe in the future, maybe I should showcase some of the moves though. I'm kind of just doing the default attacking and then also eating a huge sandwich to heal up. I'll try to do it like this. Let's see here. I have this move called Shunpo. It's the thing that's number 6 on my hotbar. I can like dash into a couple enemies and hit them with that. I have Execute, which is the number 7. I kind of just stab somebody in front of me for a lot of damage. It's kind of all I have, but that's what a normal hunter has. I don't have anything else really on this character slot because you have to get to level 30, like I said, for a subclass. I don't got that. I'm glad that I got into a party though, because this party is definitely helping a ton. This is one of those situations where you just don't leave this party, because if you do, you're just gonna be shooting yourself in the foot. Cool thing too about this game, you level up some of your stats or your attributes, and then you get like perks and stuff, and it like does extra stuff for you. It's cool. And you also have all these like secondary stats as well. I'm not gonna get into it like I said, but like it's cool. By the way, before anyone asks, yes, I have all the game passes for this game, okay? I'm addicted, all right? MMORPGs, I don't know what they are. It's just, they're a lot of fun to me. MMORPGs will always be at the top of my gaming list of genres. Like, if I had to put my top 3 out there, it would probably go MMORPGs, first-person shooters, then roguelikes. I would say roguelikes / Souls-likes, though, because I really like those games about the same. And then right below that, probably fighting games, because I've started to really enjoy those third-person fighting games. Not really like those like side-scroller 2D games like Smash Bros. Ultimate. I like, okay, keep this in mind though. I like Smash Bros. Ultimate and I like Tekken and I like those games. I think they're cool and all, but I don't play them personally. They're more of like something that I would rather watch than play. But maybe in the future, I might get more interested in playing them. I don't know. But when I talk about fighting games, I'm thinking of those fighting games kind of like this game, for example, where it's like you have third-person fighting kind of like this. Maybe at the end of the day, those third-person fighting games are more so considered RPGs and MMORPGs rather than fighting games. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below, because that's one of the things I've been wondering about myself. Do those games with like the third-person fighting, like what Deep Woken, Vesteria, World Zero have and all that, are those still considered RPGs, MMORPGs, or can they be classified as fighting games? Because I don't know. For any of you guys who have played Critical Strike or Project Summa Secudo on Roblox, you guys might have an idea of what I mean by like a fighting game that's third person. They're not really MMORPGs though, so you know, I'm confused, man. This is definitely already one of the funnest videos I've made, at least for myself, because it's fun to record. Because I talked to my girlfriend, and she was essentially saying that I overthink a lot of things. And it's true, I definitely do, which is why you guys hear me talk like crazy about random things, and I literally cut out half of it anyways. But she was talking to me, and she was telling me that I just need to open up my recording software. I need to have a game to play, and just know why I'm playing it, and then that could be a video. And I'm just like, you know what? She's right. Why force myself to have a video topic and idea every single time? Half the stuff I watch on YouTube is by YouTubers that just want to have fun and play some video games and just record whatever they want whenever they want, and it doesn't even matter. So why am I not doing that myself too? It's wild, man. That's what I've been wanting to do this entire time, and I just never listened to myself. Do you guys ever do that? Do you guys just ever suppress your own thoughts because you're like, oh, it's not gonna work? Also, being at level 25 now, I can actually do some decent amount of damage. Of course, it's not a ton, as you guys can see, and I definitely take a lot of damage still as well, but it's definitely a ton more than what I was doing before. Hopefully though, what I can capture in this video is me fighting the boss, and then you guys get to see the sheer size of my XP that I get from that. Even if you're a low level and you're fighting that boss and you have like teammates with you and you're a ranged class, you definitely can get a ton of XP from here by fighting that boss. It is insane. Just make sure you're in a party though, because that's what really gets you the most XP from that boss fight. It's funny to think that from levels 10 to 40, I'm using Catgirl armor, and then from levels 40 to 50, I'm dressed up like Santa. How did that end up being what makes leveling more easy? What an interesting turn of events, I swear. One more level to go, then I can actually fight these things so much easier. Oh, the boss fight's here. Okay. Hey, this is my strategy. Boss fight comes in. I stand over here. I let my party members do the work while I literally do nothing but shoot the boss from afar like this. And then once the boss's health bar gets really close to being over with and done, I make a beeline sprint to where the boss is standing, and I collect and soak up as much of that XP as possible. But yeah, now we just get to sit here and watch everybody try to beat the boss senseless until it drops goodies when it dies, of course. Or everyone can die. That works too. I think I muted the music in this game, but if you guys don't want to mute the music for yourself, I gotta tell you, this game has some really wonderful soundtracks, some memorable ones as well, and I love it. It's such a good sound. Like, I was always looking for their official soundtracks on YouTube because it's actually a really good soundtrack. I love them a lot. But I muted the music because it's easier for me to focus when I have the game as low as possible in terms of volume, because I just grind the game so much. Literally, I only have the sounds that matter playing, and that's why I don't have the music on right now. Honestly, I don't mind grinding games though for videos, similar to what like MMORPGs would make you do anyway. And the reason for that is because at the end of the day, I'm more of a gamer than I am like anything else. Like, I was born to be a gamer and do nothing but play video games, and I just so happen to also make videos at the same time. I just really love doing it that way. Okay, the boss is getting extremely low. Let's start rushing towards it and give me my XP. Come on. Let's go. And just like that, all the way up to level 29. I gotta collect this though in the middle here. But before I do that, let's try to give myself the stats a little bit more, you know. That'd be nice. Technically, I'm one level away from getting my subclass, but I'm not gonna go and get my subclass until I'm level 40. All right, what I quickly want to do is I want to slap on my better gear, like this dagger and this bow. Perfect. So now let's see that damage I can do. Look at that damage. That's actually hurting the guy now. I can actually do things. You know what? For the sake of the video, though, I gotta get to level 30. Ooh, why are you two-teaming me? Stop. Stop. Stop it. Get off of me. There we go, and the level 30, finally. And just like that, in about 33 minutes of recording, I got myself to level 30. And I started this off at level 10. That's kind of crazy if you really think about it. Anyways, if you guys like this video, let me know by leaving a like or commenting down below. And double check that you guys are subscribed while you're down there, you know? You can help out my channel, you know? It helps me, helps you, you know? You get content, I get subscribed. It's cool, you know? And with that, if I see that there's a lot of love behind the Vesteria content, I definitely will be putting out more. I probably still will put out more, even if the videos don't do as well as I want them to, because I like the game, and I'm gonna upload whatever I want, whenever I want anyway. But without further ado, I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!